Can you craft a super weapon for us?
Me? You want me to give it to you?
Why?
Why is Miles special?
I saw.
What happened?
I saw it. It was. Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. It can be quite traumatizing.
I don't know if you're being truthful about that. Is the curator Renoir? Like some connection there? Because if we assume the two accents that we were told about, there's three accents we were told. One is impossible to get to. Then you have the one we just dealt with and the one that was injured. And when you compare that to the group Renoir and his people, you had Renoir, who I think might be connected to the Axon and the curator? Maybe? I don't know. But then the other one, if we assume that the one that was injured that we didn't go to is tied to the woman who's injured. I don't know. I might be drawing wrong conclusions, but it feels like there's something going on there. Hopefully they'll tell us a bit more.
One down, one to go.
Do we need both? I assume so.
The next one will be harder.
Do you want to spend time with CL? Yes. Urso approaches CL, who seems open to talking.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
His dark and personal story about his hair.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
Let's hear it.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar?
The one on your eye? I have been wondering about it, because you have that scar and Renoir has a similar scar.
I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I'd like more details. Like, I'll agree that that's dark and personal, but you didn't give any details.
I feel like there's more to this story.
Yes.
It's probably not a coincidence then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
That's what I'm saying. You noticed that. Miles right, you really do see everything.
You noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
I'd still like more details.
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
You got quite a few scars.
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Seal appreciates that Verso opened up to her. She feels closer to Verso now. I think they had the lowest relationship rank, so I don't know what triggers those scenes being able to happen. But hopefully we can get Ciel to catch up to the others at some point. Ciel and Verso switch to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
It was fine. Wasn't even that hard.
Not zero.
You want to spend time with Lune? Yes.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
I assume she wouldn't be functioning if she never slept. What keeps you up, or you're gonna burn out this way? What keeps you up?
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
Okay.
And what's your current puzzle?
I'm assuming the Paintress.
The talking Neverons.
Oh.
The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
So she's talking about the ones that we've found that were missing items, and so they were willing to talk to us. Like the one in the water area that needed a mine, or the rock golem thing that needed a glowing crystal, where they're willing to talk to us.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
You know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that, or the same, I guess. Neither one feels like a real answer.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
So are you gonna do it?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing?
Immediately going into researching in puzzle mode.
I should observe you next time you sleep.
That's not creepy.
Well, that's not creepy.
Yep.
Precisely. It's science.
It's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out, or so does this mean I can watch you sleep? No, that's even creepier. Knock yourself
Well,
out.
it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Ursa flashes a grin at Lune. Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Up to level 4. Whatever that means. Lune can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Radiant attack unlocked. Ooh. Lune gained Tree of Life as a gradient attack. Well, that is interesting. So that's a benefit of... Where can I see those? Because I know when we're leveling up our skills, we can see them. But yeah, that's apparently a benefit of building our relationships, is that we get more gradient attacks.
You have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
We don't really know what started Mayel's nightmares, because no one else has gotten them. Again, Mayel is different. She's from everyone else in the party, and we don't know why.
Yeah.
You want to spend time with Mayel? Absolutely.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Also, if gradient attacks are unlocked by building relationship, how does Verso get his next one? Because we don't have Verso's relationship with himself.
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise.
It's a fair question.
But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you.
Good statement.
What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Which probably led to why she's on the expedition so early. I mean, also wanting to stay with Gustav.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Hopefully they stop the Paintress.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory.
Man, it's so weird when everyone talks about the fracture as just this ancient thing. Because everyone they know is so young. And so it's generations in the past. Even though we know it's just 70 years ago. And then meeting Verso, who talks about it just before the fracture, you know, just not that long ago. Because he's older than he should be. But it's a very odd perspective.
I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber.
So, does Verso know what caused the fracture? Because we haven't heard that yet. Like, surely it had a cause and it didn't just happen.
I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
Although he's possibly 70 years out of practice.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Mail makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. So you also reach 4. Does that mean you're going to get your gradient attack? Mael and Verso discuss the first song Verso should play. The discussion inspires Mael. Yeah. Phoenix Flame. Before heading back to the others.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
Yeah.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
You want to spend time with Minoko? Yes.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
What?
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
He definitely looks furrier than all other Gestrels that we've met.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Or we're talking about you, not me. My hair's impeccable.
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
I wonder, because I don't think we've gotten any clothing or hairstyles for Minoko. I wonder if this is going to unlock it. Fine or don't be silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Don't be silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Or we would look fantastic.
Fine.
Okay, so you got a sort of top knot kind of look.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Okay.
Ooh.
No.
Yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
I don't mind the beard. But the weird side braids look weird to me.
Great. We're twins.
Not at all. Verso and Minoko are now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. As is tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. So we got a new hairstyle for both of them. Do we have other hairstyles for Minoko? We do have styles for you, and I just assumed we wouldn't. So that's your default. We can put you in a Gomage outfit. That is certainly a look. Or a flower suit. You can just wear your normal gear. So then your normal haircut, this new one, or flowers, which is this new one but with flowers. We're going back to the normal.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
You can fly. We've seen you do it.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's, hard to control.
You want to spend time with Eskie? Yes. Verso approaches Eskie, who stares intensely at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now. Not really my style.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
What's up with you, or are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
You have a really big arm.
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
He has giant arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Nice. Happy now? Or you better not lose this like your stones.
You better not lose this like your stones.
I shall treasure this forever.
Eskie is even more excited than usual. Fish has given Eskie the greatest gift ever. Eskie is overcome with emotion. Eskie dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. I wonder if the people that are lower in relationship, just if it like stores it up. So if I talk to them again, will we get the next
One down,
rank?
one to go.
The next one will be...
You want to spend time with CL? Yes. Okay, so we can just keep talking. Although potentially some of the others are already ready to go up again as well. But it does store up this time.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
That's morbid. Guess that's true for me too, or what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I'd choose, or home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
So you believe in an afterlife. That's what you're holding out hope for.
You believe in an afterlife?
Yeah.
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
Okay.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
I mean, he's so young, yes, but also it's the year of her gommage, so it's her last year.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
I'm indeed very wiser. How kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom.
I am indeed very wise. I'm about 3 times your age, so I'm pretty much 3 times as wise.
Sure.
Yes. You must have many pearls to offer.
Sadly, no pearls. All I can offer is another story.
Well, good.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Shame.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
Hey, Zenzu. Welcome.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Minoka. I'll admit it's been a while.
I did not expect an actual romance.
So?
Huh. Sure. Do you even need to ask?
Do you even need to ask?
The bond between Ciel and Verso deepens. So we got to relationship 4 with Lune, and that didn't go to a romance. So I wonder what... I guess maybe Verso and CL just connect better. Verso and CL spend time together away from the others. Verso and CL became a bit more than friends. CL feels inspired. We get her upgraded, or new gradient attack, Doom. Well, let's keep talking to people and see if they can level up again.
Lots of killing Axon.
Not 0.
No. Alright, Monoko.
Seems you were right about these.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
We get another level up with you. No. Eskie?
Those men.
What about them? Are you jealous?
I'm so.
Maybe stop.
Sometime.
Okay.
We've already gone through this. Yes, spend more time with Eskie. So we can't level up again with Monoko.
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess it's very round like Francois, or it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire.
Who's Clea?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all
We?
We?
yes, wee. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the 4 of us flying around on adventures.
So there's you, Francois, Clea, and someone else?
Ah, I see. And, Woo?
Yeah, centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
You might say you're a bit wee-woo then. Or sounds like you're in a woo-wee type situation.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo then.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Yeah. Things have been tough.
Hey, that one looks a little like Monoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Yeah, that's sad. Snoko died. Verso and Eskie feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. So Eskie is now going to level 4. What do you get? Because we don't have a gradient attack for you. They spend more time looking at the stars, saying that they look like things they absolutely do not look like. Eskie's nonsense inspires Verso, so this is how we get Verso's gradient attack. Gotcha. Striker. Then head back to the others. I think that's all of the relationship upgrades. Let's look at our other upgrades. The curator offers you his services. Right, we didn't get the actual tints or the shape of life. We gained more uses of these. Okay. We have 52 color of Lumina, so I can give each person like 10. then upgrade weapons. So I could start upgrading people's things to get all the way up to level 19, in theory. At least some people's. %, increase in burn damage in Twilight State. Part of me does want to keep leveling up this one because, again, I just love that the sun skills always apply 10 Foretell. All damage taken being doubled is rough, but not as... 10 Foretell is super powerful. I don't know. Let's level that up. Because unlocking future abilities, like if we get it to level 11, it's equal to everyone else, and it's doing some good damage. Some really good damage. It's the highest of the team. Yours is actually the weakest, even though defense and agility are leveled up. Why is your weapon so weak? Yeah, and I don't care about that ability. I do like the fire stuff. But I don't know that we're going to keep going against enemies that are weak to fire. I don't know. Like, I want to level up our gear, but also I feel like we're going to get new things soon enough. And so it feels weird to level up what we have. Maybe I'll buy a couple of levels for everyone with their current weapons. Get them all to level 13-ish. And I really don't care about this. We have no earth attacks. That would be a worthless one to level up. And we don't break enemies often enough. Ice could be good. And fire. Like making skills cheaper and do more damage. +1 AP when stains are consumed actually sounds pretty good. Would mean she'd have lots of extra AP, and then whenever she does random shots, she gains even more stains. Could be good. Or do I want to just focus on things that deal elemental damage? I guess the question is, what enemies are we going to run into? Because I can easily level this one up. It'll cost essentially nothing just to get it. Because it's using this polished chroma that we don't use for anything. So let's get it to level 10. Probably the lightning, fire, and ice. Where was the ice one? There. And then depending on what enemies we run into and what their weaknesses are, we can have her switch between them. I don't think I want to spend the cost to level them to level 11. Or level 13 like everyone else's weapons. Because I don't know that I'm going to keep using it. So that's expensive, what we just bought. But I think it's going to be good in the long run. Let's go check on the others.
Do you mind if I play here?
Wow.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esquier, you ready?
That was nice. New song for the camp. One thing I realized I haven't checked yet. If we go back to skills, well, this is where we can see everyone's new gradient attack. Doom deals very high single target dark damage 3 hits and applies powerless, defenseless, and slow for 3 turns. So it's a very powerful debuff onto an enemy. Not as much damage as the high single target to random enemies, 10 hits. Okay. You had Tremor already, which I didn't really care for. Earth damage to all enemies hasn't really been a critical thing yet. Cleanse all status effects and heals all allies. I wonder if that also brings people back to life, like rebirth, revive an ally. Does cleansing status effects and reviving, or cleansing status effects and healing count as a revive? Now you had sabotage, medium physical damage to all enemies, and Mark, now you got striker, high single target physical damage, 1 hit, and break. Doesn't seem crazy useful. You had Virtuous Strike, deals high single target physical damage, 5 hits. Now you gain apply 10 burn to all enemies and revives all allies with 50 to 70% health. Okay, so you've got a revive now as well. Excellent. Not that we need it that often, but occasionally. And then Minoko has not unlocked his ability. Also, we have levels. I suppose if I am going to be trading out Lune's attacks based upon elements, I probably need to raise her luck, because chances are one of them needs it. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, you gain 2 levels. Excellent. Now, is there anything else at the fire? Right in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Mel finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the Axons are, bigger than mountains. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. I mean, the Axon himself wasn't actually that big. He just had created a monster that was much bigger. But we determined that the Keeper of Masks was the real Axon. Mile heads back. So our current objective, defeat the other Axon on its island to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. Yeah. So we still need to go to the other Axon. Which I'm thinking was the injured one, but maybe I'm wrong? One of them was injured. So yeah, there's nothing else on this island to check out, so I guess it's time to just go to the other island. Which is this direction. There you are.
Time for swim.
What is that glowing blue over there? Like directly ahead of us. Down this way. Wonder if it's another one of those giant monsters. Also, there's that dragon back there that I remember seeing for a while. And we've just passed it by. Also, it looks like she is so close. So what's your deal? Right here. Okay, there's another Gestural Beach.
Fastest swimmer.
So there's probably a way to get to there that we don't have clearly obvious at the moment. But yeah, if that's just another Gestural Beach, I don't really care. How do we get out of the water?
The fastest swimmer.
Okay, where is our way up? Over on this side, I suppose. Feels like I should be able to get up right here, but nope. There's our entrance.
Fastest swimmer.
Into Cyrene. Nice looking area.
The
Very
architecture
different.
looks very different here.
Yeah.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
This never existed before the fracture, so someone made this after the fracture? Because I would have thought no one was making large cities or crafts or anything after the fracture. Everything just seems destroyed. The idea that this was made after the fracture, and yet it's this big, but also this run down. Who made it and why did they let it decay to this state? Oh, cutscene.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
It's so...
Lune, what's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds.
Seems like Lune wanted to get lost in that. The others were able to get out pretty easy when Minoko rang the bell. She didn't. Just looking all around for treasures. Nope. Now, are you an enemy? But yeah, unlike the other Axon and all of the Neverons around that seem pretty violent. Although that Axon also welcomed us peacefully. It was only when we started killing all the masks and then finally showing up to fight that it fought back. So maybe they are generally fairly peaceful. Mostly I just feel a little bad because if she's just standing there singing and dancing, the idea that we are going to just show up and murder her feels bad. Also, where are my allies? I guess we're just going by ourselves. Wonder if there's a spot there I could have... Because I didn't check to see if I could get off. Or if I had to wait for this ride to finish. Now I'm curious. Can I get off? Is there treasures to be found? No. Okay. Just looks like I could get off the edge, but I can't. Okay. Had to check, of course, because if there was... If I could get off, and there were treasures to find, it'd be bad to miss them. Alright, give me a lift again. They're just like, come on, where do you want to be? This is the third time. Also, these, like, wavy banners and the, like, sandstone area and all that is giving me Journey vibes. If you guys know that game. Also just like robed people. It feels very Journey. Okay, we've got an alternate path over here. More splendid chroma. And again, we haven't found any enemies yet.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane.
Really?
I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to Autumn Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
I don't know. So I'm thinking this area is called Dancing Classes. I'm thinking I might actually end the stream here. It's about half an hour early, but I kind of want to do this whole area as one section rather than breaking it apart between streams. So this is a good spot to stop. Next time, we'll actually go in, meet the Axon, and I guess defeat them. So yeah, thanks for being here, everyone, and I'll see you next week when we continue this, or tomorrow when I start a new Zelda game. See you then. Bye.